Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Like I promised last week when I reviewed the Away Everywhere bag, I had another bag that I was also testing that I wanted to give you guys my first impressions of, and that is the Halfday Premium Travel Duffle. This duffel bag actually converts into a hanging bag, and it's the new version from Halfday with a bunch of improved features and design. Obviously, these two bags are different sizes. The Away Everywhere bag is most likely your personal item or it's for a small little trip, and the Halfday Premium Duffel is going to be your carry-on and it's going to be for your longer trips. The reason why I wanted to compare these and do the reviews at the same time is because they're the same price. Once you factor in discounts, taxes, shipping, whatever you might have to do, these are both around $200, with the Halfday actually coming in a little bit cheaper. So with that in mind, let's get into the Halfday and I'll show you how it works. So let me take you around the exterior of this bag. It's like a typical duffel, like you would expect. It's got a zipper pocket here on this side, but then it's got a Velcro pocket here on this side so you can have things peek out the top. It's got an integrated front compartment right here, which is actually a lot bigger than I thought it would be. So you have a little bit of organization. You have two pockets and then a larger pocket to store stuff here. And then on the back, you have another Velcro piece. That's your trolley pass-through, so you could actually put it on another bag when you're in the airport. And to top it all off, you actually have a padded laptop compartment right here, which if you watched my Everywhere bag review is something I love about that bag. Traveling and being able to just pull out your laptop instead of having to go through all of your things is super helpful. And in this bag, it's actually really important because that's not as easy as it would be in a traditional bag. So now that we've done the outside, it comes with a carrying strap like you would expect. It's got these two handles right here. The differences between the premium version of this bag and the regular version is about $50, $60, and the premium version just has a lot more features and compartments than the regular version of this bag. So it's got an upgraded nylon that actually feels really durable. It has all of these extra pockets, including the laptop sleeve. And on the inside, this is what makes this bag really, really unique. If I unzip the bag, you'll notice that we have a really spacious interior pocket where you can place all of your different things, just like a duffel bag, and you have a couple of pockets here. What makes this bag really cool is when you keep unzipping it. Now that I've unzipped the bag fully, you'll actually notice that it's got two side compartments for shoes and it's a full hanging bag. So especially if you want to travel with a dress or with a shirt or with a suit, this is like the best idea for a duffel bag I've ever seen. I saw this bag in New York when I was there recently at the MoMA store, and I immediately wanted to poke around and try it out and test it for myself because I've had to travel with hanging items, especially for work, so many times, and it is a huge pain and everything ends up getting wrinkled. So the way that this works is you actually flip up this compartment right here, and you can see you've got your typical hanging hook right here, and you've got a couple places to hang different things. If I unzip it fully, you'll notice that we've got a couple of storage items. You've got these two elastic bands right at the top, so you could put different accessories right up here. And this section is reinforced, so that way your hangers aren't like moving around and shifting as much as they would normally. Also down here, we have a strap, so that way you can keep everything pulled together. And something I just noticed recently, there's these two straps right at the bottom. So if you had like a suit coat or a dress, you could actually attach it and it will keep it pulled to the bottom and it won't ride up in the bag and get bunched up, which is really smart. A bunch of these features and little touches are exclusive to the premium version. And so far from seeing the normal version and the premium version, I think that the premium version is definitely worth the money. There's a lot more storage and compartments and everything just feels a lot higher quality. So I'm actually going to switch to my phone and show you guys how I'm going to pack this bag for a weekend trip that I have coming up. I have two different weekend trips, so this is going to be my first impressions of this bag. Right now, I'm a little worried that it's not going to have enough space. I'm not a huge overpacker, but I like to have a lot of options when I travel. So I've pulled together a bunch of different outfits that I would normally travel with, and we're gonna see how I can fit everything in the bag. Okay, so here's everything that we're going to pack for this trip. I have a pair of shorts and a pair of pants on top of the ones that I would wear when I would travel. And I've got some stuff to sleep in, some workout gear. I'm gonna try and fit two pairs of shoes. We've got a bunch of different shirts, socks and underwear, my DOP kit, and we have two hanging shirts. Now, I almost want to see if I can fit a third or if I can actually fit a jacket. So we'll see once I've actually loaded the bag up and, see how busy everything gets. The one thing to know is on their website, they use these thin metal hangers. I have these thin plastic ones, so if this is a bag that I end up using a bunch, I'll probably upgrade the hangers so that way I know that they're really sturdy and they won't break in the bag when pressure is applied. But I'm gonna go ahead and load this stuff up and we'll see how far this gets me. Okay, so I've just put my hanging clothes in. I can already tell you that I have more room for another, maybe two if I really needed. And I'm realizing these are really smart because this is where you could put a tie or like a belt or something if you wanted to, like accessories. So I went ahead and put it in here. I can tighten this up so that way it stays, and I use the clips down here. And what I'm realizing that's already really smart about this bag is because when I put the shirts in, it's going to, and I fold, like I roll them up because I have to zip this part of the bag up here. It's going to like give the bag a lot of structure and shape already without really taking much space, which is very different than a normal hanging bag when you have to fold it most of the time and then you're losing precious inches of space because it starts to get really thick. So I'm gonna zip this up and then we'll see what that looks like. Okay, so I just zipped it up on the sides and you can see that there's a little bit of thickness right there, but it creates enough structure. And what's really nice is that this piece folds over the hangers so that way they're protected, but then you also get like another space to like put the strap or put other accessories or ties or whatever you need. These are where your shoes go, and then in the premium version you can like tighten this so that way they don't move around. And in the premium version you have this zipper section right here and the mesh section, which is just really nice internal organization while still having all of this functionality. So I'm gonna go ahead and put all of this in there and we'll see where we get. Okay guys, I'm actually kind of shocked. I just packed the bag completely. I didn't put these pair of shoes in because really these compartments, they can fit bigger shoes, but I think that one in each is enough. So that's something to think about. But like I put everything in, I put all of my socks and underwear back here. And the way that this bag is laid out, instead of like a normal duffel where you'd kind of lay things in, they're all stacked like you normally would. So packing it took me 2 seconds. And then unpacking will be really easy because I can see everything. Like I just have much easier access here. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my Dopp kit in. And I mean, clearly I have all of this space right here. So I could fit more if I wanted to. And I'll zip it up and put my laptop and some other things in, and then we'll take a look at the bag, 360 closed up. Okay, I've zipped everything up and let me show you what I put in the exterior pockets. So right here, in the front, I actually put my Kindle and all of my chargers and things that I use when I travel in this little IKEA pencil case. And then right over here, I have some space, and right over here, I have some space. One thing to know, and you can kind of see right here, the bag definitely, the shape changes depending on the shoe that you have in there. So this isn't exactly like, I mean, it's not breaking physics. Like there's definitely some bulging here, but that's fine depending on what you need to put in it, especially if it's something more flexible. Same thing here. And right up back here in the padded laptop compartment, I put my 15-inch laptop, and that fits perfectly. So it's like at an angle, it's right here on the side, there's some padding here. And since I still have room on the inside, I could put more things in here, but I just went ahead and put my water bottle. So when I zip all of this up, so you guys just saw, I just packed this thing full. I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot in here. It is heavy, so I would definitely wanna use the shoulder strap. But I'm actually really impressed at the amount of things I was able to fit in here. Everything has a very clear place, and when I get to my destination, unpacking and using things will be super easy because I can get such wide access. Same thing when I'm actually traveling. I think it's really smart that they put the zippers right up here at the top. So that way, if this is actually my carry-on and it's with me in the plane, I could actually just open this and get my hand in there super easily, just like I can with the front pockets and with the laptop compartment. So I'm actually really impressed, especially for like 150, 160 bucks. This really seems to be a great travel bag. And if you're comparing it to the Everywhere bag, it is a completely different bag. That is clear. I think if you're looking for something for away, their weekender or their overnight might be more comparable. But even then, I think that the Halfday bag is a much smarter design because the bag transforms and you can do a bunch at once. So I'm gonna go on my 2 weekend trips over the next couple weeks. And if you guys have any questions, please let me know now. So then that way I can make sure to discover all of the different things about the bag when I travel, and I will update you guys in a future video. So with that, I cannot wait to hear from everybody. If you like this video, subscribe. I do a bunch of different videos. And if you have an idea for a video or a product that you want to see reviewed, please let me know in the comments below. With that, I will see you guys in my next video.